Mike, check. Justin Hunt. It's all happening. Thanking everybody rocking with the channel. Thanking everybody subscribed through the channel, who shared a video, shared a link. It's priceless. Big thank you to everyone who's donated. If you'd like to donate, you hit the Cash App. That's right up there. Or you can hit the link in description. And big thank you to all my newest members. Laura Approved, Beara Nova. I like the way that's spelled. Chauffeur with the ill commentary. Amon Ra. Taylor. KP Lovely. Drifting Flux. Who needs therapy? Virgo Shot, I think it's supposed to be Virgo Shit, is with the X. Kai, 9-second applause. Thank you. As you can see, I am back in California, back in Los Angeles. A lot of stories for you today, big stories today. Up first, we have a major break in the Puff Daddy trial. So on this channel, you guys know I don't cover every single thing that's happening with this trial. Only major breaks do we talk about here. And this one is huge. It comes from People Magazine. Big shout out to Danielle Bacher, phenomenal journalist. She broke this story. She had the exclusive here. It says Sean Diddy Combs, his ex, Cassie Ventura, to testify using her name, not anonymously, in the trafficking trial. Here's the exclusive, so let's take a look. Cassandra Cassie Ventura is prepared to testify against her ex-partner, Sean Diddy Combs, and she will be using her name to do so. Now, this is major, right? The last time we covered Cassie, I want to say we covered Cassie, but the CNN leaked tape of Diddy in the disgusting display of abuse, that happened last summer. And so there's been a lot of speculation as to whether she was going to be a part of this trial. Well, that's confirmed now. People continues. In a motion filed on Friday, April 4th, prosecutors state that victim 1 would not be testifying anonymously during Combs' upcoming trial, where he faces charges of racketeering, conspiracy, trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. People exclusively confirmed with sources that Ventura, 38, is victim number 1 and that she will be testifying at trial. Now, Diddy and Cassie were together for a very long time. And the things she is seen as being as part of that relationship, from where I'm sitting, could be crippling to this case. I mean, this is a major breakthrough. People continues, she is prepared to testify under her own name. The filing states victim 2, victim 3, and victim 4 have asked that their identities not be revealed to the press or the public. So right now, she's the only one that's coming forward unanonymously. Prosecutors requested that the anonymous victims be referred to at trial using only pseudonyms, and for the court to require the defense not to share identifying details about them. This case has already received an exceptional amount of media coverage, which will presumably only increase as trial proceeds, prosecutors state. Permitting these measures will prevent unnecessary public disclosure of the victims' identities and the harassment from the media and others, undue embarrassment, and other adverse consequences that would almost certainly follow if these women were forced to reveal their true names publicly at trial. So at least we know they're women, right? I mean, this Diddy case is just wide ranging. It seems like men, women, young people, old people, as when it comes to these accusations, no one's exempt. Rolling Stone previously identified victim number 1 as Ventura in January. Combs, 55, was charged with 3 counts of trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution in September 2024. The latest indictment against Combs, made public by federal prosecutors in New York City on April 4th, and then obtained by People, included 1 more count of trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. The new charges are related to a second victim, the indictment states. Representatives for Ventura and Combs have not responded to People's request for comment. The indictment alleges that Combs and his associates would lure people under the pretense of a romantic relationship before he would use force, threats of force, and coercion in order to get them to participate in freak-offs, which prosecutors describe as elaborate and produced sex performances that the disgraced music mogul allegedly coerced others to participate in. The new count of S trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion alleges that Combs recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, provided, obtained, advertised, maintained, patronized, and solicited victim 2 and attempted, aided, and abetted, and willfully caused victim 2 to engage in commercial sex acts, knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that victim 2 was engaging in commercial sex acts as a result of force, fraud, and coercion. Ventura made headlines in May 2024 when CNN released a surveillance video that allegedly showed Combs chasing and beating her in the hotel in March 2016. Disgusting footage. Disgusting footage all the way around. And, you know, part of that, I've talked about this quite a bit. Diddy's had allegations of all natures, or just tons of different allegations. Going back to the 90s? Going back to the 90s at least? You know, there was a shooting at a basketball game he arranged in New York City. His name was all around that. Not that he committed the shooting, but that he was liable potentially for what happened in that situation. There's obviously the Biggie and Tupac. You know, generally speaking, Diddy has had a cloud that's followed him reputationally as long as I can remember. And everything always seemed as if it was maybe just rumors, maybe it's a bunch of vengeful people. We don't really have proof that he did these things. It was very easy to not focus on those circumstances, those rumors of his involvement in some pretty heinous stuff. When I saw that CNN video, the video that leaked to CNN, one, it came after Diddy denied ever abusing Cassie. Full-throated denial that he ever assaulted her. And then we saw the video. And the next day he drops a Instagram videos, Instagram story, a reel or whatever, apologizing for it and saying it wasn't his finest moment. But seeing that video suddenly put everything Diddy has ever been accused of on the table for me. After I saw that video, I was like, maybe he did kill Tupac. Maybe he did kill Biggie. Whatever the allegations were, all of a sudden felt possible, if not probable. And so I imagine someone as famous as Diddy for as long as he's been a global superstar was going to have a very difficult time finding a jury who is unaware of at least some of this stuff. And now Cassie's going to be on the stand. I think she's going to be pregnant. Pretty sure she's going to be very much showing by the time she's on that stand. So this is a big break in this case. People continues. The footage captured at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles allegedly showed Ventura walking toward a bank of elevators as Combs chased after her, then grabbing her by the neck and tossing her to the floor before turning to violently kick her and grab her purse and suitcase. Disgusting. It was disgusting stuff. And the way that she sort of laid there and played dead looked from a distance indicative of someone who's experienced this type of rage, this type of assault before. Also in the footage, Combs allegedly can be seen grabbing, shoving, and kicking Ventura during an altercation. And the footage supported allegations she made in a now settled lawsuit filed in November 2023. And that's another reason why I think people are surprised to see that she's going to be on the stand. Now, I believe whatever settlement that they reached in November 2023, I think, and I might be incorrect about this, but I think federal indictments supersede those type of settlements. Let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong about that. I can't imagine that when they settled that whatever settlement that reached would allow her to testify on the stand. So I think that the federal government levying charges against Diddy supersedes whatever was in the settlement. In another filing on March 13th, Combs' legal team claims CNN altered the footage by purchasing the only known copy of surveillance footage, uploading it to a free editing software, and editing the original video. All CNN video footage was substantially altered in significant respects. The letter to Judge Arun Subramanian reads, this includes covering the timestamp and then changing the video sequence. It also includes speeding up the video to make it falsely appear that the actions in the video are taking place faster than they are. As a result, the CNN videos do not fairly accurately depict the events in question. So that's what Diddy's legal team is arguing, it appears. It's not surprising that Combs would make a disingenuous argument to exclude the disturbing video from being shown to the jury in the upcoming trial, Ventura's attorney Douglas Wigdor said in a statement to People at the time, I'm confident that the video fairly and accurately represents what happened, will be admitted into evidence, and that Combs will be held accountable for his depravity. Combs is currently behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center as he awaits his trial on the federal charges, which is scheduled for May 5th. He has pleaded not guilty. He has also been named a defendant in more than 60 lawsuits accusing him of sexual misconduct. Combs has denied the allegations. So again, Cassie's going to take the stand. Cassie's going to take a stand. So this is a big update to this case. This case again starts next month. And I'm sure this is going to be one of the biggest cases we've probably seen. I don't want to say it's up there with OJ, but it might be around it. It might be around the OJ trial, and so hopefully justice will be served, whichever way that justice breaks. I think this is going to be a very tough battle for Diddy, especially now with Cassie, who will likely be very much pregnant on that stand, recounting her experience. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow at The Company Man on everything. Follow the Justin Hunt podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping in. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog. You don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.